This is the Sony RM-M7G remote control unit. This is a remote control for various Sony broadcast video cameras that were made in the 70s and 80s, I believe, and it controls various parameters of the video camera itself. The video camera doesn't have a lot of knobs and switches on it, so this has most of the knobs and switches you need to control the output of the camera. I don't know much about the video side of things, but this is really interesting to me because it has a lot of switches and it has a lot of dials, and who doesn't like switches and dials, So one of my thoughts about this was that I could use the switches and dials in my own projects, but it turns out this is quite a bit more interesting than that. For one thing, it has a metal case. It's all metal. It is a wired remote control, not a wireless remote control, but I guess with the appropriate cable you could control the camera from 100 or 200 or 300 meters away or something like that. This is the connector for the camera. There's an auxiliary connector. I'm not sure what that goes to. This is for monitoring the camera's video output, and that's really all I need to say about the system side of things. Let me open it for you and show you the inside. Alright, I've taken the screws out, and as you can see, it comes right apart. There's not really much to it, just the connectors over here and the single circuit board. Here's the processor, and this is actually what makes this really interesting to me. In my day job as a programmer, I do a lot of things, but I really like this kind of primitive technology, you could say. This is a very simple 8-bit processor. It has only one general purpose register. And what makes this really exciting is the fact that this has no built-in ROM. So the program is all in this socketed EPROM over here. Let me take these other screws out and show you that. And here we are. I had to remove the knobs, of course, to remove the faceplate, but here we have exposed the innards of the device. Here's the EPROM that contains the program that the processor runs, and being quite easy to access, that means I can easily take this ROM out and replace it with one of my own. I have actually done that with another unit. I have more than one of these controls. So I was able to take the ROM out, and I didn't have a memory chip that, I think this is a 28 pin socket. I didn't have a memory chip that fit in there, but I had a 32 pin one, so I just soldered some wires, and it's really a mess, but I soldered some wires to the other side to a socket, and using the assembler that I wrote, I assembled a very simple program to make these LEDs flash, and I'll show that in another video when I've cleaned it up a bit. The LEDs do flash, and I've confirmed it with I've checked with the oscilloscope that they flash in the way that I expect, but they flash at too high a frequency to be visible to the naked eye or on camera, so it wouldn't be much use in showing that really. But once I do get that cleaned up, I will show that on video. I do also have the CCU and camera that is a part of this system, and I will be showing those in a different video. See you next time.